Winia, and yes, we're back to coding or whatsoever, but yeah. So just in case, if you have seen the title today, we're going to continue like making the ASCII art generator thingy, but we're just gonna make a few updates and upgrades at the same time. So let's get into it. So just in case, for those who are completely new here to the ASCII generator, the way that you get there is you go to art, and once you got there, you can just like scroll down. Over here we have 4 categories, 4 buttons and all that stuff. Of course you can like navigate them by using these 2 buttons on the right hand side. So you just go boop boop, and here we have tools, and here is ASCII. So once you got over here, right? Alright, so let me just like guide all of you through like how does this thing works. So step 1, upload an image. So in this case, me personally, when I test this thing, I always go for one of the Vocaloids, Kagami Nerin. So let's see if I have them. I think this is the one, right? Yeah, I think, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll use this. Whee! So once we have that, we will hit upload. Oh, it's over here, so we have that. And soon when it's ready, it will, you know, spit out the dimensions of this image. There we go. Now, next thing, the width. Now, if I'm correct, it should be 128 versus something. So over here we can take a look the ratio, and then you know we can guess what it is. So in this case, I'm gonna just pull out my calculator. Where is it? There we go. Calculator. Bloop. So I take 2008 divided by 885. I got a special number, and then I multiply by 128. So somewhere around it should be 290. So yeah. Next thing is the set of characters, or I will call it the character gradient. For now, ASCII is capable of making a grayscaled ASCII art. So the leftmost is the darkest, the rightmost is the brightest. In the past, if you watch some of the previous episodes, like if you keep on scrolling down, yep, here are the VODs. If you go watch episode 1 and episode 2, you might notice that, hey, in that case, all the allowed characters must be within the ASCII range, meaning you cannot have special characters, you cannot have special emojis or whatsoever, because it will break. But nowadays, I've been working on a little bit of tiny updates, so now it's emoji compatible. So I'm going to use one of the palettes, like, you know, all of these. If I press these things over here, yeah, it just loads up the palette. But in this case, I'm just going to create a specific palette. And actually beforehand, beforehand, I have tested this. And actually, I have prepared something, but I'm just going to show you how it works. Do I have the gradient? Oh, okay, I do not have the gradient here. Alright, time to make our own gradient. Because, okay, soon you'll see. First, let's just like copy the black squares. And then the white parts. And then we can just paste it over here. Now, because I tried this before, the The milk glass does not work well in this case, so I'm going to remove that. Same goes for the tooth and the bone. And then there we have it. The next thing is getting the walnut until... Oh wait, no. I'm gonna get it from the walnut until to the dumpling. So I'm gonna just like copy this thing, and then I'm gonna just paste it over here. So once everything is ready, once your gradient is ready, make sure every line is a representation of the brightness in this case. So just go something like this. Okay, you don't want to put all your gradients in the same line, or otherwise it's not gonna end up well. You have to make sure that they're separated, and this is what makes it emoji compatible. Also, I'm gonna just like cut this and then paste it over here. What else? Because you know I have to like adjust some of the gradients just to make sure that it works well. Also, one thing to keep in mind is different operating system renders emojis differently. Alright, so we have this. Now we can convert it to ASCII, but of course we can copy it to the clipboard as a text, just like back in here. It's just like copy and paste the entire result, nothing much else going on, but we can also copy it as an HTML. So first let's just convert to ASCII art. This may take a while to load, this may take a while to render and all that stuff. So yeah. There we go. Now, as we can see, ooh, okay, she is squished. So we have to crank this thing up. Let's go with 480. So yeah. So now at least we have ASCII art with colors by using emoji to, you know, cheat. This may take a while. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's a little bit too long-ish. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just make this thing 50. Okay. Also, at the same time, one thing I might change is, one thing I can adjust is the gradient. Like for example, I want her face to be more like complete white square-ish, and I see a whole bunch of white circles. So what I can just do here is just replace the white circle with the white square, but you know, I'm gonna just like copy and paste the gradient down over here. What else? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. One thing I usually do is I'll just gonna like copy and paste a few black squares in order for it to work well. So now I can just like convert again, and once again this may take a while. Well, of course you can go with any width or height as you want. It's not going to look good on the web page, but soon when you copy and paste it somewhere else without text wrapping, it's gonna look fine. So soon, hopefully, we will see her faces. Up there we go. Okay. Yeah, looks decent. Yeah. decent. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so now we can actually like copy it as an HTML, but before that, let me crank up the size. So I'm gonna just go 256 versus 900. Okay, this will take 4 times longer. So let's go. This will take 4 times longer to load, and it will be 4 times bigger because, you know, an ASCII art is 2-dimensional, and then if you doubled on the size, you know, it will make the whole size times 4. Yep, that's math and geometry. Now, one thing though is the whole thing will not look good on the web page, so soon afterwards I will copy to the clipboard. We have seen what's the effect of TXT. It's just like copy and paste whatever it's in here, but HTML, we will embed the HTML header. We will also embed the gradient, so soon afterwards you can like recreate it, or at least you know what are the gradients being used in order to like generate this ASCII art. So yeah, one thing I would personally recommend is when you're generating an ASCII art like this one over here, try not to like open way too many tab pages. But yeah, also at the same time, while we're waiting, yep, these are all the oh wow, even when I click it, it does not react because it's so busy. Okay. Okay, we might have to wait for it a little bit. Yeah. Wow, how long will it take? You know what, I should have taken out my stopwatch, so at least I know how long should we wait. Ooh boy. Is it? Oh, wait, where did that? Okay, whatever. So yeah, of course there are some other examples over here though. Like here we have it. So yeah, these are some of the examples that you can have, and then also here are some of the gradients that, oh my lord. Now as you can see, it does not look good. It looks very, should I call this thing stashed? I don't know. But yeah, one thing we can do is, oh yeah, of course we have other advanced settings. Like once we have this, we have red, green, blue, and then we have invert, we have brightness, and all that good stuff. So once we have this, we can just like copy to the clipboard as HTML. So I'm gonna just click on it, and then I'm gonna create a new file, and I'm just going to call this thing kagaminerin.html. So once we have that, we'll just paste it over here. Now of course we can like go all the way up. So yeah, these are all the oh boy. Yep, we have all the tags, we have all the tags, we have all the headers, we have all the slider materials, we have all the dimensions. Oh yeah, the dimensions is wrong. Okay, I'll take care of that. Gradient over here, and then the department, because you know this thing is, you know, considered art but also at the same time computer science. So yeah, so once we have this, we can just like hit save, and then soon afterwards we can like open it, Well, I guess that's not a good idea. Okay, I might just like open it in. There we go. And then once we open this thing by using Google Chrome, alright, it's over here as an HTML. And then we can zoom out. There we have it. Ta-da! Beautiful. Yep. So yeah. So now this thing is emoji compatible. So another thing that we're going to do today is instead of using this as a monotone gradient, what we're going to use is we will just like highly focus on ASCII characters, and then inside HTML, because you know in HTML we can have CSS styling. This also means that we get to have colors, so we can use that. So this also means that we're going to make a truly color ASCII art. It's just when it's output over here, it's not going to look good on this thing because you know CSS styling. But yeah. Alright, so let's do that right now. Let's close this. Yep. Alright, let's close this thing. Whee! Here. The only thing which is sad about Wix over here is it's in bright mode. Bruh, please, can we have dark mode? But yeah, whatever. I'm not popular enough to make opinions for them to listen. After all, I'm just a bag of trash, but whatever. I'll do what I can. In this case, let me just... Ooh, okay, good. Also, at the same time, I'm gonna just like turn off the things that we don't need. Okay, it seems like everything is in use. Alright, good. So I'm gonna just go back over here, and then, you know, I'm just like going to like open a new file, and I'm gonna just call it draft. Whatever, right? Draft.html. Right? Alright, turn this thing off, and then this one will be keep on getting used just to test how does the HTML thing work. Alright, so oh boy. There we go. So once this is ready, we'll just head there. Okay. So there we go. First thing first, we need to know exactly the correct syntax to create colors. So I'm just go HTML font color. Let's just hope that we won't be using crazy CSS styling. Also, another thing is if we have cut up the color channel into way too many chunks, the whole HTML file, it's not going to look beautiful. It's going to look cranky as heck. Oh no. Oh no. Oof. Big oof. Yeah, it seems like we need to set up a few chunks. Alright, let's get back to the editor. Because we just see, okay, either we can go the easier way, which is using RGBA, or RGB in this case, just to like explicitly set the color by using human readable language. Ah, bruh. Please don't suck. Please don't be suck. There we go. Alright, good. So, let's see. In this case, we will be focusing on the image generation of it, which is right here. So over here, this is where the magic happens. Over here, pixel RGB and A. Okay, okay. First, we need to know how can the users decide, hey, if I want to go monotone or if I want to go HTML color. So I would say one way to decide is I'll just generate a button over here. Convert to ASCII art. Oh boy, as you can see, this is laggy already. Okay, go. And I'm gonna just like drag this thing down over here. Alright. So this one over here. I'm gonna just change the text. Or no. Okay, so one thing I can definitely do is I'm just going to turn this whole generator behavior into a single function. So I can just do function pull wall, and then I'll do raw image data array. Do we have raw data image array? Yep, there we go. So that one over there is global. Okay. Generate art. So I can just get everything over here. Okay, I think that's everything. Cut it. And then over here, Aced it. Okay. So once we have this, we can just go over here and then just say Power generate art. There we have that. So there we go. For now, another thing we can have is a string. So I can say in mode. So once we have that, okay. Over here we can say wait, can I go for a bigger font size? I cannot read this well. Oh no. Yep, that's dark mode. I don't want to flip that, or otherwise we'll burn our eyes. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go magnifier. Ooh, that's a new icon. Okay, that looks cute. I like that. Sometimes Microsoft just makes me cry. Sometimes Microsoft just do something good. Oh lord. Oh lord. I got the wrong window. Oh no. Where can I change the mode? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to move this thing onto the left. Or fine, you know what? I'm gonna just like do this over here. Oh, this is so weird. This is so weird. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. For some strange reason, magnifier cannot be rendered. This is... Huh. Let me see. Can I check the properties? Screen branch. Oh boy. Okay. Screen capture. Okay, things are not exactly working, but okay, it seems like magnifier is not going to work in this case. So I'm gonna just like turn this thing off. Oh boy. Well, I guess we have to deal with tiny fonts, which is sad. Alright. So let's get back to over here. Over here we can do if in mode is monotone. And then we can just like so before we have that, after we have this. final mixing grayscale results. The index of the chosen character. Ooh. Oh wait. Part is over here. Okay. It feels like this is shader rendering, but in another way. Let me just like just put it over here and string buffer. We have string buffers. Yep, string buffer. We have it over there. Cross it. Paste it. Alright, so there we have that. Another mode is else if in mode, oh boy, is, oh, so I'm gonna just like, boop, there we go, HTML color. And of course, this is not going to work with emojis, but it will work completely fine with ASCII characters or any characters as long as they're split along the line. Now, in this case, we need to do some chopping in this case. So, if you just come over here, bloop, let's decide what kind of like chunks do we have. Oh wait, oh boy. There we go. Yep, a lot of things missing. Yep. Anyway, we know that colors can go from 0 to 255. So we might have to like chop it up into, I was like thinking about 8 chunks. So let's see. 256 divided by 2, 128 divided by 2, 64. Divided by 2 again, 32. So for every 32, okay, got it. 0, 32, 64, 96, 128. 160? And then 192. Something? Okay, let me pull out my calculator. Oh boy, as you can see, although I'm a boring Asian, this does not mean I'm good at arithmetic math. 192 plus another 32, 224. Enough the words. I think we have 8 chunks. Alright, good. In this case, of course, the image is not going to be color detailed as the original one, but at least we have some designated chunks. So it's almost something like rounding. Until 63, until 95. Also, fun stuff. If we take a look at the ASCII table, the ASCII table is actually organized based on base 16, and that's why the small letter A is this thing plus 1, which is 97. Capital A is this thing plus 1, which is 65. And it goes down the list, so it's actually pretty good. Alright, 127. 120, oh wait, no, 159, 191, 1, oh wait, no, 223, and over here is until 255. So now we have these chunks. Alright. So let's get all of these correct. Let me like crop it over here and then just like ace it over here. Alright. So if over here we have HTML color. Ooh, yikes. I think we can all Oh wait, let me try one thing, because okay, I know magnifier will not work over here. Magnifier settings, because I've tried, because what I've seen is the lens. Oh wait, no, it's the docking version of it, but I haven't tried full screen. So let me go activate that. Oh, did it work? Did it work, or is it just for me? I don't know. Oh lord, like me myself, I can see it perfectly, but I don't know what it's like on the stream. Let me take a look. Okay, it seems like it's not exactly working. Okay, it seems like it's not exactly working. Okay, let's see. What will happen if I do lens? If I go lens, will it work? Let me see. Oh, it's just a black window. Okay, it turns out magnifier won't work. Oh well. Anyway. Okay, for some reason it feels like this one over here can be converted in some way. Okay, once we got the number, we will get the slider value. And then pixel R multiplied by that. Okay, I think we can like remove that. Once that has been taken care of, we will do this. Cut. Paste. Over there. That's for pixel G. Pixel B. Cross that thing out. Paste. Ooh, then We can actually do something like invert red, invert green, invert blue. Oh boy, that's even better. We can do that, yeah. And then, yeah, why not? So let me just like get back over here, and then we can go over here. So this whole thing will become more advanced. Okay. Let me see. Let me just like so in this case, let's see. Let's just put it here, and then reset sliders will be way down. Slider I. Ooh, this is slider R. Okay, this is slider IR, meaning invert red. Okay, so in this case, let's just make this thing customize design, regular, fill color. Handle, invert red, huh? Okay, let's go with just red, but also at the same time the background is also red but darker, and then we can go with this. Or I can go, instead of like background 50, let's go with a background of 25. And then selection would be also red as well, but 50. Also the label. It will also be red as well, but 50. This is regular, hover, handle. Let's go with this selection. Let's go with that, and then background. Fine, whatever. We go with this. Regular, background can be this, whatever will work, right? And then focused, handle, it's going to be red, selection, it's going to be red as well, background stays the same, 50. And then this one over here, I can duplicate it, or okay, fine. Let me just like no, wrong button, god damn. Duplicate or duplicate, I don't know, my pronunciation is bad. Okay, another thing. Let's go customize design, fill color, handle. Where's blue? There we have blue. Selection, another blue. Value label, another blue. And it seems pretty good. Hover. I really do wish, like, okay, yeah, cool. It's very flexible. Like, Wix allows us to like set any colors of the state, which to some extent it's good. But as you can see, now we ran into a problem, which is like, it's redundant to some extent. So yeah, you know, it's a trade-off. Alright, next. We have green. Oh yeah, a little bit of color theory. We have green and we have red, and then now you have something like yellow or orange. So yeah, that's cool. I did not know that Wix decided to use additive mixing. Alright. Green. Okay, I think this will do the job. Right? Yep, that's the green we have. Alright, cool. And then another one. Let's go with this. Okay, next, hover. This one. This one. And to some extent, technically speaking, all of these are the... you know what? I'm gonna just leave it there. And then this one over here is actually like extra brightness that you want to add into it. So yeah. Okay, slider I, R. Slider I, G. This one is slider I, B. And this one is slider L. So for now, let's just hit save. Alright, now let's go back here. So once we have those, we can actually apply it over here now. Here we have strength, invert. So over here we can have pixel R is, okay, in this case we will take okay, let's see. $255 minus pixel R and then multiply by slider value slider IR value. There we go. So we have that. Also, pixel R multiply by slider value get that thing right. Slider R, and then slider R. Okay, yep. Okay, it looks good. Copy. And in this case, let's just say, alright, we don't want to flip alpha in this case. And then we go G, and then we go B. B is over there, G is over there. Okay. And then we go G, and then we go B. And then over here, it's also G, and then B. Over here it's IG, and then over here it's IB. Same goes with there's one over here, B and G. There we go. So we have that. Alright, so we have invert taken care of. Okay, so we have RGBA color, and then we have invert. Now brightness offset. Okay, I think we can just remove this line because it has been taken care of by the upper line. So we have this RGBA. Pixel F, max, brightness offset, convert to character level, and then string buffer, whatever it is, right? Alright, now here comes the interesting part. Let me hit save. Now, we need a clever way to like remember what is the previous color, and then if it's the same, then we don't need to say, alright, we need to change things up. If it changes, we need to close the tag and then activate a new tag. So let me hit that. There we go. Okay. If in mode is HTML color, then text print. It's going to be a pre, so okay, I'm going to try something that it might work or not. Let's see. what did I press? Okay, there we go. New file, and then I'm going to call it draft.text. One of them is HTML, another one of them is whatever it is. Text. Okay. We just like cut this thing over here, paste it over here. Alright. So we have that. Now over here, I'm just going to say, let's just quickly make an experiment. HTML, oh lord. Let's just go body. For now, we don't care about the we don't care the UTF characters and all that stuff. Alright, so over here, I'm just going to say this is a line of text. So now over here, I'm just going to say we're going to have stuff going on over here. Now, font. And then we go color. Ooh. Yeah, that might be good. Alright. I'm going to try this. So I'm going to say font. Color. Oh, it's red. Oh wait, it's not red squiggle, so we're good. Body, I'm just going to say style, background color. I'm going to go for black, and then I'm going to say color as white. That's the default. Alright, let me hit save. And then let me go back to Chrome. And then refresh the thing. Okay, I think we need boop. Open this thing again. Oh! Okay, seems like color works. Let's just make sure. Yay, color works. So we can trick it though. Another thing is we need to like make sure that just go over here. And then if we go back over here, it works. Sort of. And then let's go back over here. Damn, it works. It works. So that's good. That's good. So okay. Cool. In this case, we need oh, snizzity snap. Because if we take a look at this thing, forcing them into a chunk. Okay, let me take a look. this one over here is definitely F. So this one's CA86420. Fascinating. Let's go F. F. Let's go with 0, 0. You know what? I'm just going to like just simply do this. Whatever, right? Yep, I'm just gonna do that. Whatever. Sorry, computer science students, including me myself, it's not going to look beautiful on this thing. Oh boy. But yeah, that's the way. So take a look at this. The main idea is for every change of color, we need to add this into the string. So in this case, let's just try to memorize the previous color. HTML color. Okay, I'm not gonna say. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to say var pixel red, but previous. In this case, we only take care about R, G, and B. So, okay. So, every time we do that, okay, save to previous. So over here we can say pixel, oh no, pixel R, but previous will be taking it from pixel R. And then the same thing goes for G and B. This one is also G, and B. There we go. Save the previous and overwrite. Okay, so over here. This is an interesting. now we have to assume that okay, just okay, in this case we just need to like convert this into base 10. So let's take a look. 32 plus 2, so that's 34. And then cancel. And then 4 times 16 and then plus 4, that's 68. And then let's go 6 times 16 plus 6, 102. And then 8 times 16 plus 8, 136. And then 10 times 16 plus 10, 170. And then if I remember correctly, this one should be 204. Yes, 204. Got it. And then this one is 255. Alright, so I have to look up for these numbers. Alright, let's just use this. Oh, we also need to chunk stuff. Okay, we need to do some color chunking. Okay. Okay, let's do function color generate art color chunking. So this will give us a color in this case. Input. So let's see. Okay, if input is this and input is 31. Return 0. Or oh wait, I have a better idea. If this thing is less than 32, then return that. Else if, and then whatever it is. and then I can go input is less than 64. Yeah, that should work. Return 34, and then I can like continue. So technically speaking, let me just like copy and paste the different chunks. 64. Next one is 96. Next one is 128. Next one is 160. And then 192. And then 224. And then 256. Alright, so we have 0, 34, 68, 102, 136, 170, 204, and 255. Alright, and then we can also make another function. Generate art. Color from deck to hex. String. So in this case, we need in red, in blue, in, oh wait, no, in green and then blue. Okay, so over here, you know what? Let's just return an array, shall we? And then inside this array, we can just like return a string or combine it with a string. And then soon afterwards we can index it. Hopefully. AA. And then over here is CC, and then over here is FF. So over here we can go for color chunking, throw in red, and then this will give us an array. And then let's say we want this, which is a string, for color chunking in green. You want that. And then for color chunking in blue. And then take that. Oh, what does it say? String number. Oh, this one returns an array though. Okay, I'm just going to say var string red and then var string green and then var string blue. Okay, so in this case we can return a hashtag plus sr plus g plus sb. Or array. Now at this point array is a array whatever. You know, we can actually run it, though. Or, you know, we can like test this though. So we can go pull wall. This. Let's just say and then over here I'm just going to say console.log and then do the following. See what will it give us. Alright. Oh, let me turn that thing off because we don't need that at the moment. Let's go back here. Alright. Let's hit preview and then hopefully we can see something from the console. At this point it's loading. Okay, good. Going to see anything from the console. Ah! FF8822. Perfect. So that's a perfect string. Alright, good. It's working. Nice. Okay. So it's working. Nice. There we go. Okay, so we have that. Now we just have to use it here. So So in this case, what we need is not the previous state of their each color right now. What we're going to have is HTML color prev and var HTML color, which is now or whatever, right? So in this case, we can just throw that thing away. Save previous. So over here I can say HTML color path is HTML color now. Now color chunking to get HTML chunked color. So over here we can do a HTML color is for this thing, and then we will get pixel R and then pixel green and then pixel blue. There we go. So we have that. What else? So once we have that, then we can check, hey, are they the same? If not, then we have to change it. So yeah. Assume this is the first color. Previous, let's just go with the string null, so it will always be different. Null start. Yep. So at least we know that. So if HTML previous is null start, then we know we need to like attach this stuff to it. So we can know string buffer will add the following string. Font color. How do we do that again? Let's take a look. Bloop. Full screen. App over here. So over here we do color equals whatever that is, right? Color equals double quote or single? Double quote, okay. So double quote. Backslash, backslash. Single quote here, single quote there. plus, and then we can do HTML. Color. So at the beginning, oh yeah, we have overwritten the thing. Null start. There we go. So at the beginning, null start will become null start. Okay, whatever. And then once we have that, previous equals to null start, and also HTML color right now is also equals to null start. Then we know we need to add this. HTML color will be overwritten. Oh yeah, at this point it won't be that anymore. So okay. So we have that. And then at this point we can add this. Control C, Control V. And then if somehow the HTML color does not change, meaning they are the same, then just attach the character. Attach the character, and then if they're not the same, meaning HTML color, ref, and HTML color. Now, meaning if they're not the same, then we need to like end the stuff. So let me just paste it over here, and then I can also say string buffer. Slash font, and then they will say another font color, and then what's the HTML color, and then whatever it is, and then add it. Okay, so once we have that, we're done. Slider progress. I don't think we need that because it's not gonna work as we thought. Yeah, let me just remove that. And once we have that, excuse me. And then what is this outer one? Oh, this outer one is the for loop. Okay. And then we're gonna say if in mode is HTML color, then we need to add stuff to it. So text print text. Paste. Close the font. There we go. And then after that, it should be good. And the font and pre. Okay. Not sure if this will work. If this works, I don't know what to say, but I'm going to expect it will not work. So we can start from there. Minimize. For now, let's just hit publish. But before that, let me change the version number so at least we know we are at the right version. Let me see. Today's date, March 6. That's the time where we are at right now. Alright, let me hit oh wait. Wait. Convert to ASCII art. I'ma just change my text. Monotone. And then I'll duplicate this. And then this one, instead of monotone, let's go HTML color. So this one, we can say button generate mono. And then this one will be button generate HTML color. Okay, so this one over here. Let's create another one. And then on click. Alright, time to add stuff. Okay. Button 2 is not gonna work anymore. So instead, we will have the following. Where is it? Ah. Wait. Okay, there we go. Good. So over here, it will just like paste it over here. There we go. And then we will cut this. Paste it over here. Cut it. Paste it. Okay. Create mono. It would be this one. Generate art with an input of mono. For wall, generate art, mono. Let's go HTML color. Okay, so we have that. Another thing that we have to fix is the reset button for the slider, because it wasn't happy about that one. Yep, chunked hex string. So we have that. IR. And then we will go G, and then we will go B. Alright, what else? Ah, yes. Hex dimension, nah. It should be the other thing. So it's an input. Excuse me. Oh lord. Okay. And then dot value. Dot string, and then over here input height dot value dot to string, and then we're good. All right, slider R, slider G, slider B. And then we can go IR. And then we can like continue and duplicate this whole thing. Oh boy, it just makes this a lot harder to read. You know what? Let me do this. Oh boy. There we go, and then we'll just like keep on duplicating this whole thing. Bloop, and then bloop. And then so we can have G and then B. G and then B. Okay. Looks of it, it should be good. Alright, hit save. Alright, so once we have that, we can hit publish and give it a test just to see if this thing works. First, we have to make sure that monotone works. Let's visit it. So by the time we're getting there, let's grab our gradient. So once we get there, okay, so we have that. Alright, first thing first, select file. We have this one, open that, upload. Okay, let's go simple on ourselves. Let's go 64 by whatever, 128, right? And then let's just like paste it over here, and then just want to make sure. Yep. Yep, yes, okay. Okay. We can fix that afterwards. So once it's ready, let's go convert to monotone. This may take a while, but 64 by 128 should be good. Or if I hit F12, can I go, yes, console. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's doing its job. $878 2000. Okay, it seems like it lost some of the things. Okay. So, yep, the string is lost. So let's see where can we get that. Generate part. Generate part. Well, just in case this is to be expected, this is what I mean. It will not work on first try. Alright, monotone. String buffer. But why it does not work? Let me close that. Let me get back over here. It's not here. Okay. Okay, let's do let's do a console log. Console dot log string buffer. Okay, so soon afterwards we can see it there. Okay, so we have that. Need to make sure that it works. Now it's 13. Okay. Okay. Publish. The reason why we have to like keep on publish and testing this is because the file uploading and the message posting will only work if and only if it's running on the live version of it instead of like being previewed over here. That's the only little quirk. Okay, so once we hit reset, we should be see this one turning into 13 if it's up to date. Okay, it's now up to date. Good. Select file. Kagaminerin again. Choop. Choop. Upload. 64 by 128. Paste. Go all the way. Control A and C again, just to make sure. Okay, so over here, just straight to Convert. Okay, I do see some string buffer going on. That's another string buffer. String buffer becomes nothing. Over here, string buffer is nothing. Oh, okay, monotone. Yeah, okay, so that's why it's not doing anything, because my spelling is wrong. It's not mono, it should be monotone. Monotone and HTML color. Right? Alright, let me minimize. Now it should be 6. All right. Okay, so because the if statement is not catching it. Yep, we have FF8822 over here, so that's good. Can I clear this thing? Yes, alright, good. 16, alright, good. Choop. 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 64, 128. Smack it over here. Okay, so that's the gradient. Convert. Aha! There we go, our first line of string buffer. And there goes another one. Alright, so we have monotone working. Alright, what about HTML color? So let's clear that. Oh no, that's a lot of undefined. Oh no. Oh. That's a lot of undefined. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. But why would it be undefined? In this case, it prints out the whole thing. But no. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. Like, all right, let me do this again. Let me clear it. There we go. Oh lord, still a lot of undefined. But why? Interesting. How come it's undefined? Alright, at least we're getting somewhere. At least we're getting somewhere. Okay. if it's equal to HTML color, then do the following. So HTML color over here, that's the string. If it's this, okay, then attach the string. Yeah. Wait a second, where is pixel C? Oh, yeah. Oh, that makes sense now. We do not have pixel C. No wonder it's undefined. Okay, okay, let me copy this thing. So pixel C will be equal to this, this, and then what's pixel F? That's the brightness. So, okay. Okay, got it. Copy this thing, and then let's paste it over here. For brightness. In other words, brightness determines character choice. Alright, let me hit save. Also, let me minimize this because the slider collapse is not exactly working, so let me just use me. There we go. Yeah. Other than that, I should come on over here, and then instead of 16, it's now 22. All right, cool. Let me hit publish, and then we should see a change in time. You can see it's like jumping up and down, up and down. I don't know if it's doing its job or not. Oh, there we go, finally. Oh boy, that definitely takes a while. Alright, so if we were to come back over here, let's refresh. And if everything goes well, this thing should become 22. Okay, 22. Alright, looks good. So, let's do this thing again. We bloop, bloop. Okay, so we have that. 64, 128. Just Huh. Oh wow, that was laggy. Alright, and then advanced. Yeah, let's not touch the advanced settings first. Alright, HTML color. Alright, let's clear it and then boop. Ah, okay, the characters are coming in. Okay, first thing first, it will not look good on this thing, but whatever. Okay. Ooh, okay. I don't know if this will work, but oh, copy as HTML. Moment of truth. It may work or not. So if we come over here, we go draft HTML, replace this whole thing. Oh lord. Okay, if we were to go back up over here. Okay, we have that. It's just... okay, it's not ending the pre and all that stuff. So let's fix that. Oh wait. No. Wait, once we end the font. Okay, where's the button that takes care of copying and pasting? Ah, there we go. And then it should end with pre-body and HTML. Where did that went? It should end in HTML. If we were to go over here and at the end, yep, we have font. At the very beginning, we also have font, starting with that. Okay, let me copy to clipboard as HTML. Okay. Where is it? Is it in here? Up over here we have that. native code. What? Create header. No, there we go. There's the header generator. /n plus. Oh, there we go. String. There we go. So that's the header thingy. Then it picked up this HTML thingy. Plus generate header. That should get us the string. Wait, what is this doing here? And then we have that. Yeah. And then this one should go here instead. Okay, cool. Let me hit save. And then let me go publish. Oh wait, oh no, I forgot to update the version number. Let me do that again. 23, okay. Oh wait, it's 33, oh, okay, got it. Publish. All right. We published it. Oh hey, let's go. Oh wait, no, we can just like hit refresh over here. All right. So let's hit refresh. All right. Alright, I think... Alright, let me clean that. 33, alright, good. Select file, and then kakaminerin again. Upload 64, 128, and then get this thing ready. Oh boy. Okay, there we have it. Alright, there we go. I think it should be good. Clear HTML color. Boop. Alright. Alright, so let's copy as HTML. And then let's paste it over here. Yep, we got pre, we got body, we got HTML. Good. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's hit save. And then once we go over here, let's go draft. Let's go this. Oh! Oh! Beautiful! Holy macaronis! We did it! There we go! Damn! Holy macaronis! Look at this! HTML, let's go! Holy macaronis! Look at this thing! Look at this! Oh lord, it will not look good over here as I told you, but if we were to view it as an HTML... Oh! Damn, look at this. Damn, I wonder what would happen if we like... You know what? Let's hit F12 again. I want to inspect more. So instead of 64 versus 128, let's go with 256 versus what? If this is 64 and this is 128, okay. Can we go? Okay. This is 64. This is 128. So if we were to bump up, oh, okay. 64, 128 to, okay, let's just guess it has a relationship of times 4. So this one is the height, this one is the width, so I'm going to guess 512. Alright, let me clear this thing and then let me generate. So at least when you open up console over here and then you can see the numbers jumping, at least you know it's running. So that's good. Till it reached 2000 something. Okay, so from the looks of this, okay, now it's 25% done. And then once it hits 1000, it means 50% done. Okay, there we go. And that's another chunk. I really do wish that JavaScript can just literally just write to a file, read from a file or something. That makes it easier though. Come on, we haven't reached 2000 yet. We're not done yet, but we're almost there. Alright, 100 more. I think we're good. Okay, so copy to as HTML, and then come over here, and then override, paste. So once we take a look, yep, we have that. Alright, and then we hit save. And then once we go back over here, HTML, refresh. Damn, that's flat. Sorry, Rin. I didn't mean to do that. Damn, that's flat. Oh no, but yeah, you get the idea. So, alright. Because, alright, you know what? Let's do some optimization. First, let's go maximize. First, optimization, which is the console logging part. So, console logging, current chunk chord. Okay. So let's do chunk chord. So we go over here, chunk chord looks like this. Okay. Pixel chord. That's X and Y. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Optimization chunk. Okay, so first thing is, instead of like keep on asking what's the value of something, let's just save it to a shortcut. So we can say bar slider R. Slider R. There we go. And then paste it, paste it. There we go. Slider G, slider B, G, and then B. So, alright, so over here, go, and then bloop, bloop. There we go. So we have that, and then we can bar slider IR equals this. Slider IR, paste it over here. So we have IG, IB. Same over here, IG, IB. Okay. Because slider values are not going to change when it's rendering. So we have that. Slider IR, slider IG, slider IB. Let's remove that. Okay, and then the max. Ooh, okay. Also over here. Go. No need value because now we know it's a number whatsoever. It makes it faster, hopefully. And then we can do bar slider IR max, which is this thing. Control C. BV. There we go. And then over here we can have G, B. Over here it's G and B. So now we have that. Alright, next. So let's just remove this IR max. There we go. So now we have that. What else? Oh yeah, slider L. Var slider L. Slider L. Control C. Control V. So we have that. And then slider L. Value. Oop. What else? Art character as array length. Oh, okay. Okay, we can do a art characters as array length is art character as array dot length. So it's actually just that. so we don't need to like ask anymore. Boop. Oh, there we go. Alright, it seems like that's all I can optimize. So let me just like minimize, and then we update this to 52. Okay. Alright, now we can hit publish. Oh boy, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, whatever. There we go. So let's hit restart. All right, good. Select. So if we go over here, ooh. 512. 128. 512, 128. Five 12, 128. Alright, let's get some numbers right. 512, definitely not 128. 128 is too flat. If I were to go 256, nah, it feels like it needs a times 3. Let me pull out my calculator. So I'm gonna just go, where is it? There we go. Let's go 128 times 3, which is 384. Alright, cool. And we'll go with that. Alright. Clear. Generate. This will take a long time. We are now at pixel number 41. Our target 384. Oh no. That's a big oof. Huge oof. Huge oof. We might have to start using arrays. Or, I don't know. Come on, we are 1/3 over there. Or also at the same time, let's just figure it out. How can we deal with this? Let me go with that. One thing I can say is we can have a var, and then we can have text print array. So every time when we're done with a single line, we will push it to the array. And then once everything is done, we will just use the for loop just to print out and concatenate everything. So how do we make an array again? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just go we. So that's an array. So every time when we are ready, instead of saying this, we will say okay, let me get rid of this first. This is before. And then this is after. So in this case, we will say text print array. We will say we will push it. String buffer. And then when everything is done, everything is done, we will print it. So for var of I starting from 0, I lesser than text print array length and then we go I plus plus. Do the following. In this case, we will say this. So Control C, Control V. Oh no, it's lagging. Oh boy, I just lagged. Oh no, oh boy, what just happened? Yep, as you can see, all I have is a potato laptop. Oh, let me get rid of that. There we go. Oh boy, that was laggy. Where were we? Ah, yes. Instead of string buffer, it should be text print array, and then the ith item of it. Okay, I think it's good. So let me hit. Oh wait, no, not published. Let me go restore. Let me scroll up. And now it should be wait, it won't let me edit the text. There we go. 1 2 3 2103. Okay. Let me hit published. Okay, also at the same time, let's take a look at the whole result. Let's see what it's like. Is it done? Chunk chord, pixel chord is now 250. Boy, it's only 25% complete. Wow, this will definitely take a long time.